for staying the course during these very difficult times. As you have heard recently, we've sent out notices saying that you have adjusted your sails. So now you have reached a great milestone in your education, ready to move up to the 8th grade in just a month or so. You may at times thought that this would not happen, but yes it did. And we are so thankful to God for all of his blessings, his kindness, his unconditional love, and for bringing us this far in our wonderful lives, even in some difficult times. Parents, thank you for your commitment, your support. It is invaluable. And yes, we will be in school for 5 days in September. Just to break the news to our 8th graders, just in case you missed that news, okay? So now let us bow our heads in a moment of silent prayer, thanking God for all the gifts that he has given to each and every one of us. And of course, let us all pray the prayer our Lord himself has given to us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thank you very much. Mr. Schlier.
Well, guys, we're here. It was a long way, right? We got out in March, and the world turned upside down. And as I wrote in your pamphlets, hopefully you'll read it later, I wrote a short little letter to you. And the main idea was, no other generation could have done what you did. You turned on a dime and went from real life, face to face, to being in that movie, Ready Game Player One, where you are now playing like an avatar. And you guys switched so easily, and it was remarkable to watch. And having taught most of you, how do you get up in the morning every day, seeing your faces, hearing all of you, being there and listening to you, your dedication, your resilience, your grit. I don't think another generation could have turned and had the skills that you do to go from a real world to a virtual world. I know mom and dad up there have probably had all of you fix the remote control, fix their cell phones. Maybe you did it this morning on the way here. They have a problem, just going from the XM radio to normal radio in their car. And you live in an entire world where you don't even think twice about it. And it's a remarkable thing that you learned this early. It's also unfortunate that you had to learn to overcome such adversity at such a young age, but later on it's going to serve you well. As you get to high school next year, there's going to be a lot of obstacles in your way. And if you can get through this, high school Spanish isn't so bad. High school chemistry isn't so bad. You know that when you get to college, trying to figure out where you're going to go to college. You've done something that hasn't been done in 100 years. You're living through a pandemic and succeeding and flourishing. The greatest generation was born during this 1918 flu that we had. And then a few short, 20 years later, they're fighting in World War II, and they've had adversity after adversity after adversity. You grew up in a world post 9/11, where the security checks are everywhere. You've had so many things in our country to overcome, and you've done it. And it seems natural. And it's remarkable just how well you guys have succeeded. And after seeing your faces on a daily basis, every day, working hard, wanting to learn, wanting to be successful. I can tell your parents right now that I wish that we could take all the credit here at Pope John. But this year, I think a lot of the credit goes to mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, older siblings, for helping them at home. When we were here 8 to 12, we may have been having some enrichment hours, but it was mom and dad who you leaned on. And I'm sure that many of you spent a lot of time with mom and dad. Maybe a little sick of mom and dad right now. That's okay. I'm sure my daughter is too. She's right over there. But you've learned. You've learned to overcome adversity, and I think that's the lesson that you're going to take home from this year. Now, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time up here today because the turf is just oozing heat. Mom and Dad, I know you're hot up in the stands, but this turf is about 20 degrees hotter. And they have had enough suffering to overcome this in the last 5 months. So I think right now we need some good news. So what we're going to do is we have a few awards. And when I call these students up, I would like you to stay up here, and we're going to have a picture. So make sure you stay up here. So the first 2 awards are from the Reneco ShopRite Supermarket. They're always very generous with their scholarships and awards, and they continue to be. And I wanted to make sure that this year that we had multiple people to award who supported and they wanted to make sure that we supported the talents of these really special young people. So the 2 awards that we have today. One is for common sense, personality, and perseverance. And this award goes to Finn Austin. The second award goes to a very special student, and the award is for ambition and cooperation with others in the classroom and out, and it's Annika Rodriguez. Okay, the next award is from the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars. And this goes, in their opinion, to a youth essay certificate for a contest that they were in for an outstanding young spokesperson of the future. And the winner is Joseph Walton. All right. One more from the Veterans of Foreign Wars from the VFW. And this award goes to a student for the Patriot Pen Certificate. And a certificate of excellence goes to Gregory Marino. Our final 2 awards are from the Don Bosco Columbiad Association. These 2 awards are for displaying compassion of the Virgin Mary, determination and leadership of St. Joan of Arc, and the unselfishness and spirituality of St. Teresa. Our first winner is Allison Mazik. Our second winner is Lauren Cadero. Let's have a round of applause as they take their seats. Now, before we get to these certificates, I just wanted to say it took a lot of effort to get here today. To have something like this outside, a lot of patience. And so I want to say thank Father McHugh for leading us through this, and for Gene Emmering, and for Craig Austin. Without their leadership, we wouldn't be here in this beautiful setting today, and we definitely wouldn't be in such a positive situation as an institution as we are. So I just want to say thank you to all of you. We're better for you being with us. And I would like to thank one extra person back there is Lauren Wabeke. She works in the main office, and she probably, without her, I don't know if any of us can get anything done. So, Laura, thank you very much. And the last two groups I just want to thank, I'm sure parents, you were part of the morning wake up and getting your son and daughter to the dining room table for their classroom from 8 to 12. And you saw the faces of all of your 8th grade teachers. And you saw what an amazing job they were doing. And I would just like to say to all the teachers that are in the back and on the sides, thank you very much. Without you, they needed your help, and you gave us a lot more than we ever could have expected. So thank you very much. And lastly, grandparents, mom and dad, older siblings, for the support you gave, not only to your children that needed it, but also to the school. And the support that you continue to give us, we appreciate deeply. And as we move on with this program, because I can feel the sun beating down and I see more fans up there with every minute, so let's get to the certificates. Mr. Gene Emmering.
Carter Alex. Evelyn Austin. Finn Austin. Johannes Mars. Rocco Biondo. Ashlyn Blake. Eldrin Borgia. Dante Lucchino. Jonathan Calderon. Lindsay Carlucci. Valerie Carrera. Vincent Cataldo. Dominic Selly. Chris Anthony Clark Stokes. Geraldine Collison. Lauren Cordero. Zachary Cusick. Alexa Daggett. Anna Daggett. Caitlin Dempsey. Colin Dignan. Lauren Duffy. Adri Esguera. Toby Esserman. Luca Fowler. Frank Gazzillo. James Golden, Elliot Griner, Ryan Hu, Annabelle Huey, James Velarde, Sir Paris Jones, Troy Joseph, Sarah Copchains, Ella Laplace, Margaret Loban, Gregory Marino, Emma Maslowski, Allison Mason, Catherine McCarthy, Hayden McGuigan, Olivia Meyer, Madison Miller, Spencer Moser, Charles Mulligan, Megan Moreno, Cassidy Newbig, Jocelyn O'Keefe, Stefan Patino, Lily Peterson, Luke Riley, Nicholas Rispoli, Annika Rodriguez, Zoe Scheibel, Ava Schaffer, Alexandra Sellinger, Francesca Tumanello, Sophia Valenti, Joseph Walton, Brandon Weir, William Zerden, Victoria Zarowski, Joseph Smart, Thomas Smart, John Frankenary.
Congratulations, class of 2024. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for coming out, and this concludes our ceremony.
Thank you, guys. I don't think there's a strap on this, is there? No, no problem. Okay. Thanks. Thank you. Let's go!
Amen!